Topic is coolant. Objectives. What is the main use of coolant? What are the functions of coolant? Types of coolant. Definition. Coolant is used for cooling the tool during cutting at high speed, so the job does not heated and renders a better finishing. Water is mainly used as a coolant in heat treatment process because it is cheap and easily available. Functions of coolant. Better finishing of the job, cools the cutting edges of the tool, cools the tool at the time of working to maintain the hardness and temperature of the tool. Types of coolant. Water, soluble oil, that is emulsified oil, air, cutting fluid, chemical cutting fluid, soda water, stud paraffin oil. Water. It is cheapest and easily available coolant. When used alone, it can cause corrosion. Generally used in combination with oil or soap. It is also known as soluble oil. Watch this video. Water.
You'll often see a warning for this on the radiator cap. The first step is to remove the radiator cap. I rest it on top so that no contaminants fall within. Place a container underneath the radiator and loosen the drain plug. This will typically be on the left or right side of the radiator at the bottom. Allow the coolant to drain. Next, move your catch pan underneath the engine and remove the engine drain bolt. This removes any coolant that was stuck within the engine block as well as the heater core. When reinstalling the engine drain bolt, it's a good idea to apply some high temperature thread sealant to the bolt threads and also to replace the washer. For my vehicle, this bolt is tightened to 58 pound-feet. Check your owner's manual for this information. After tightening the engine drain bolt, tighten the radiator drain plug. Next, you'll want to remove the coolant reservoir. Drain it, make sure the inside is clean, and then replace it. After replacing the reservoir, fill it with a 50-50 antifreeze mix, not exceeding the max line. I'm using a pre-mix solution from AutoZone. You'll want to check your owner's manual to make sure the mix you use is compatible with your cooling system. Next, you'll add coolant to the radiator. In this case, I'll be adding 4.4 liters as this is what my car recommends. You'll want to add coolant till it reaches the base of the filler neck. After filling, start the engine and let it idle for a while. Be sure to have the car outside while running it. One of the biggest challenges with cooling system designs is making sure the system can purge all of the air out. In my short-lived engineering career, I worked on designing these systems, and it's surprising how long it can take at times to purge all of the air out. 30 minutes is not.
Soluble oil, emulsified oil. Water is the cheapest coolant, but it is not suitable because it causes rust to ferrous metals. An oil called soluble oil is added to water, which gets a non-corrosive effect with water in the ratio of about 1:20. It dissolves in water, gives a white milky solution. Soluble oil is an oil blend mixed with an emulsifier. The oil to give better protection against corrosion and helps in prevention of skin irritation. Soluble oil is generally used as a cutting fluid for center lathe, drilling, milling and sawing. Soft soap and caustic soda serves as a emulsifying agent. Watch this video. Soluble oil. Air. Air is also a good coolant. A small fan is installed in a machine for supplying air in order to cool engine and electrical motor. Compressed air is used as a coolant for cooling for machine parts made up of cast iron. Cutting fluid. The solution of soap, oil, water and caustic soda is known as cutting fluid. It is used in metal machining for a variety of reasons such as improving tool life and surface finish. It's milky in color, generally used in lathe machine.
Many factors to consider when selecting which cutting fluid, if any, is appropriate for use in a given machining operation. Generally, these factors can be classified as either cutting functions or non-cutting functions. Cutting functions actually affect chip formation and influence cutting tool life, chip removal, and surface integrity. The life of the cutting tool is directly affected by the type of cutting fluid and application process used. The choice of fluid also plays a role in effective chip removal. The cleaner the fluid is, and the faster the chip leaves the cutting zone, the longer the tool life, and the better the surface integrity will be. Surface integrity refers to the quality of the material after machining. How well the fluid reduces friction and carries away heat can have a major effect on the surface integrity of the piece part. Because of the heat and stress generated by some cutting processes, the material may be altered chemically.
Chemical. The oil is mixed with chemicals which are soluble in cutting fluid. Water. They are coolant are known as synthetic cutting fluid. These cutting fluids are generally used in grinding and sawing operation. Soda water. Soda water or carbonated water is the water into which pressurized carbon dioxide is dissolved. Some of these have additives such as sodium chloride, sodium bicarbonate or similar. But salterizer water is almost always composed of water and carbon dioxide with no other additives is an economical and easily available coolant.
Drinking plenty of water. What if it's carbonated? Here's News 8's David Schechter with Verify.
Doesn't get much more Texas than this. Tacos and Topo Chico.
Verify. Fast facts.
For the uninitiated, it's sparkling mineral water that comes from Mexico. And we got a question about Topo Chico from a 20-year-old college student, so take it away, Cooper.
And I'm addicted to drinking Topo Chico. I drink about 4 to 5 a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and in between. I am exclusively drinking Topo Chico. Is this okay? Is this healthy? Thanks for any help you can give me, and cheers.
Is it healthy to drink a lot of carbonated water? Brand?
Studs. Studs regulating agent are a mixture of a liquid hydrocarbon in conjunction with an additional material which can be a solid hydrocarbon or a fatty ester and a hydrophotic silicon stud regulating agent. Paraffin oil. Paraffin oil, also known as liquid paraffin. Paraffin oil or kerosene is a consumable hydrocarbon liquid that is used as a fuel. It is a mixture of a different type of simple hydrocarbon. Paraffin can be extracted from coal, wood and oil shell, but it is primarily obtained from the distillation of petroleum.
There's some in there. Get rid of the drips. Some good few drips there. This is not going to be easy. Let me try light this candle. Right, there you go. Candle on the oil. What's happening at all? Yeah, as you see, completely like.
First question. Cutting component used during machining operation is dash. Answer is soluble oil. Second question. The air also acts as a coolant at the time. True or false? Answer is true. Next question. Dash is used to reduce the friction produced by cutting tool. Answer is coolant. Question. Cutting fluids are used while honing the mineral oil commonly used in machining operation is diluted in proportion of 1 part of the oil with 4 part of dash is used for honing. The answer is kerosene. Thank you dear student. We will see you in the next class.